Good evening, YouTube. What the crap is going on? HeirofCarthage here. And yes, we are back. We are back in Total War Warhammer 2. I say back, we're here almost all the time. But that's okay, it's not a bad place to be. Oh, what should I do? What kind of army should we go for? I feel like the Prince on a Dragon's kind of like a must. Just ditch all that stuff. Let's think. Would the Empire try and bring a flyer against me? I would think not. How do we want to handle this? What's he saying? Alright. Let's think about the army we want to do here. Well, I mean, they probably expect you to bring an archer supremacy, because it's one of the trump cards you hold over the Empire. So maybe we should think of something different. The dragon and all that other stuff's predictable. So how about this? How about Tyrion? And we'll put him on foot even. Just bear with me here. Let's get crazy. Constant disabled if hit points are greater than 10%. Yeah, we want that. And then Sung Fang, sure. We'll ditch that because he's on foot. I may still make a difference, but whatever. Get a couple of nobles. Ooh, do I want a couple of nobles? Let's think. I definitely want to be heavy on infantry. Should I go for archers, or should I just start stacking up? Let's think about this here. What's the battle map? It's got some terrain in it. Phoenix Guard. I want to get 3 of those, and we don't have enough money for a mage. Let's, we probably do want a mage. Life is useful but predictable. What does the Lore Master of Hoeth have again here? Harmonic Convergence is cheap and somewhat effective. Wissen's Wild Form. Earthblood. How much does that cost? $13.69? That's a lot. How cheap does it are here? Abilities. We don't. Probably don't need the abilities. Try and save up a bit of money on that. We definitely want Earthblood. The miasma is so cheap. All these spells are... But I feel like we're too unfocused if we go down any of those roads. So I go with 3 spearmen because we have the Phoenix Guard. I'd still like to be able to fit 3 archers somehow. We could leave Sunfang at home. Saves us, just short of having an archer. Oh yeah, I forgot we had that there though. So let's grab that archer. Now we should be able to put Sunfang. Oh man, it's just out of reach. Come on. Get rid of those abilities. What's going to be useful to me? Harmonic Convergence or Sunfang? I feel like harmonic convergence could be of more value to me. Alright, let's just see what happens. We're gonna go with an all infantry army. I've given him plenty of time to think. So, I mean, Tyrion, Noble, Lore Master. Infantry-wise, we're going to have him in trouble, but we're going to have no... We're not going to have any fast-moving units. That's going to be our downfall here. That's going to be potentially our downfall. Let's hope not. Just tell him that we're ready when he is. Yeah, the map had some terrain in it, so I didn't really want to bring like artillery or anything. Of course, I'm not super familiar with these maps. I always look at the overhead, and sometimes the overhead helps you, and sometimes it's kind of misleading. But if I remember this map right, there's a decent bit of terrain. If there was more forest, I would probably have even more confidence in this infantry heavy build, but we'll see. I always hate going all infantry like I've done, because it always feels like you pay a price for having no mobility. But at the same time, I almost feel like he's expecting a dragon or like a ton of archers and spears, you know what I mean? I'm trying to bring something that maybe he's not expecting. And I'm hoping that by bringing something he's not expecting, maybe we will gain an advantage. I'm gonna intermix the lions and the swordmasters, that way no like one spell or something could easily hurt them.
Spearman. It will be done. Heir of Anarian.
I want the swordmaster of Hoeth there. These guys there where they can't get dive bombed.
Heir of Anarian. Archers.
Orders received.
Archers. Understood. Heir of Anarian.
Okay. Starting winds of magic is 13. So harmonic convergence could help our swordmasters chew through their infantry even faster if they have a lord who seems susceptible to Spirit Leech. Now if he brings healing, I don't think Spirit Leech is worth it. We could also heal my infantry as it begins to fight, but then again, so could he. Miasma would be good. Again, especially if he doesn't have healing, it could be helpful. So let's just kind of... I want to quickly attack, but we kind of need to fully assess the situation as well. Volkmar. That's not good, because I have nothing to slow him down with. I brought an infantry build against an anti-infantry lord.
Onwards to victory.
He's got a cannon. It's not ideal for me. So we're going to have to close the distance. One great sword, one demigriff. I want to try and close the distance and see if we can kill his cannon with our archers before he can do too terribly much damage to my expensive infantry. Fortunately, my archery range is pretty significant. He's still got units I haven't seen yet. Clearly. Because 4 spearmen, a great sword, cannon, Volkmar, and a demigriff is not a full army. He's got quite a few units of fairly significant cost. Trying to think, Vanguard deploy, so could be stuff like Outriders and things behind me. Or he's just got a bunch of units in the woods. Not really sure what the answer to that is. He has not fired with his cannon, or he doesn't have line of sight one, so let's tear his cannon apart. Oh, that's not a demigriff knight with halberd. He just hit my lord with a cannon shot. Okay, his cannon's gone.
be assured.
Noble, we will obey. Sinner, sail!
He's trying to charge me with Demigryph Knights. Let's pull back a little bit here.
For the king!
His greatsword's getting torn up pretty bad. I never put Sunfang back on here. Okay, this is what he's after.
Right away! Quickly now!
The greater good.
Yeah, he's trying to pull through my lines. Let's pull back.
Weapons ready.
Greatswords took a beating. Are we netted or something? No. I gave the attack order here.
Defender of Ulf One. Seal.
Where are all of his Demigryph Knights are like spread out all over the place here. We're about to break some of his swordsmen. He's got a
White Lions. As you say.
For Lother!
swap that up, pull these guys back, pull one unit back.
For Assyrian. With me.
See if we can bog down Volkmar. Not super likely. Actually, you all engage that so I can get both spears back here.
At once!
I'm thinking we may just have enough infantry to keep him from being able to overcome us here, but he's going to charge with Demigryph Knights there. Let's go get into combat over here. Mystify their miasma. Let's heal this unit. And let's buff it. Try and keep it in this fight longer. Yeah, he's just trying to get around me and get to my archers. But that's okay because he's gonna take, he's gonna take a fair bit of damage attempting this. Yeah, see, like over there, his Demigryph Knights got tied up in combat longer than they wanted. I think we can just, even with my poor micro here, I think we can outlast him.
Defending order, as you say. We away, we go.
Okay, get back into the fight. Yeah, that helped a lot, keeping this White Lion in the fight. Let's get our Lore Master in there. Let's mystify some more miasma.
White Lions.
It shall be done.
Orders understood.
Try and kill his wizard.
Archers, by Alario!
We advance. Forward.
The king!
Taking down his wizard pretty quickly here.
White Lions.
This fight's about to be finished.
Our ancestors. Archers. Seal.
Ooh, that's bad.
Forward.
That's bad. Run, 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 run. Volkmar went down. I thought he was... Yeah, he did. He dropped the comet, but we managed to get away in time. Alright, it's going to work out for us this time. So we just brought an infantry line that was too difficult for him to overcome. He actually did have... those Demigryph Knights, and they weren't halberds. Which is, again, very odd. I don't know what's with the glitch out afterwards here. Come on, let's go. Let's see the summary screen. It's weird. Type something to me, but I didn't get a chance to see it. GG, though, if you're watching this. So he had one standard Demigryph Knight, two with halberds. That's what it was. And this one did get some kills. Questions whether it's worth it. If he had that chevron on it or not, I think, is the big question. But he just didn't have enough infantry here. So, he spent so much money on Demigryph Knights and Volkmar that he got left with so little infantry. Just look at this. Great swords were owning, no damage to the... the Phoenix Guard, if he had a banishment and didn't use it, maybe, the banishment could have done really good on the Phoenix Guard. And then just all that magic we had there with the Lore Master of Hoeth. This White Lions got some decent work done considering it was going 2-to-1 against the infantry there. I didn't micro that very well, but again, my pick there ended up being decent. Think if I would have brought the dragon and cheap infantry, he would have had all those Demigryph Knights I would have had to contend with. Or if I would have tried to bring a ton of archers and just cheap spearmen. Again, not sure if it would have worked out as well for me. So the heavy infantry line worked out okay there. It worked out okay. Again, not necessarily saying that that was the smartest pick ever, but let's see what else I can find here. See if we can get another match. Alright, got me another match here. Let's see. Someone said I don't play the Greenskins enough, so here you go. This is for you. Oh man, vampires. Why did I pick Greenskins? That's gonna be annoying. Alright, let's think. Let's think about this. So, vampire counts. Vampire counts. Not exactly what I want to be playing against with the Greenskins. Feel like maybe Skarsnik be a decent choice. He's not like super easy to kill. Still got what? We don't need this Prodder. I don't think it's going to do us a whole lot. So that gives us a fairly cheap option there. We do want an Orc Shaman. Improve power recharge. Gaze of Morg. Fist of Gork. But we definitely want Here We Go. Let's do that. We definitely want a good solid line of Black Orcs because they don't succumb to terror. Get some Rusty Airs. And let's get... I'm trying to think what other units I want here. I don't have much time to pick. We need something to kind of protect our back lines. Everything else is fairly susceptible to terror. Let's grab these guys. And I'm just gonna have to throw some units in here. Alright, whatever. Just throw some units in to make sure I get a full army. I really kind of want the Black Orcs to be doing most of the talking in this match. And I want to buff them up between the Wa and then Here We Go and just kind of keep them rolling. Would be the goal there. And the other units, I just want to use them to keep summons away from my archers. The Boar Boys will not defeat something like a Blood Knight, but I'm hoping they can trade enough with it to maybe just damage it or keep them busy. Because they cost a lot less than Blood Knights, and then I just need to hopefully make it hard for the vampires to deal with 4 Black Orcs. But to me, Black Orcs are kind of an obvious pick versus vampires, so we'll see. Could have tried kind of a monster focus build, but those get a bit cheesy. I'm gonna start a little further back so I have time to reconnoiter the vampires a little better. Okay, we don't want all of our archers in one spot. Kind of want them spread out. Want them far enough back. And then want some boys here just for zombie duty. Okay. I can't forget to use Wa. I always forget to use Wa. Gotta put a Gork to help against the cavalry as well. I don't see any cavalry. What's he got? Skellies, Graveguard, Great Weapon, Graveguard, Skeletons. Okay, Mortis Engine, that's why we have the archers. This Vampire Lord can drop zombies on us from above. Let's move up a little. Does he have Winds of Death? That's going to be the question. Vampire Lord, no Winds of Death, no Winds of Death. Unless he has a Necromancer off somewhere. He's got a huge infantry line. Yeah, he does have a Necromancer. Let's check for Winds of Death. No Winds of Death. Okay. Got a Sternsman Corpse Card. So we definitely have some targets for our archers. We can't let that Mortis Engine live for long, and we need to beat the living crap out of his infantry in the center as fast as humanly, or in this case, non-humanly possible. He's got us a little bit outmatched in the center. Chill, guys. That's not good. He's gonna come summon up zombies on me here in just a second. Let's go ahead and start moving, make that harder. What's he doing here? Oh, he's not wanting me to charge him. Okay, whatever. Actually, stand your ground, stand your ground, stay close, stay close. Let's go ahead and attack those skeleton warriors, attack these guys. Let's go slow down some of his units on the flanks. Let's target that Mortis Engine, countercharge, wah, countercharge, countercharge. Need some help over here, so we're gonna lose one of our zombie duty units. Take that charge. Go get the zombies. See if we can foot-a-gork these chill guys while they're stuck. Oh, come on, please, please, please. Boom! There we go. Skarsnik. I can't really get all the units that I want to with this. Where's my archers at? I don't know if we can get them out of this fight, actually. Chill guy's a little bit beat up. I'm a little bit concerned though right now because I can't get his Mortis Engine. He's just plowing past me with some units to try and get to my archers. Let's get in here and try and take these chill guys out. He's trying to invocate them. Yeah, he's chasing me with spearmen. If I can get back out of here though and somehow start targeting, we gotta get that Mortis Engine gone because it's ruining us up front. We didn't get rid of his support units here, and I feel like it's going to cost us. It's going to cost us bad. Yeah, we're probably toast here. And Skarsnik is just tied up in a ball of zombies right now. And then basically he's just outlasting me because of the healing on the units that's around. Yeah, he's just chasing me with skeleton spears here. Alright, yeah, we're toast. No point in that. So we didn't kill his Mortis Engine, which was actually the bigger threat there than the corpse cart. But one way or the other, it was healing his units, making it take longer for my infantry. The zombies stopped me from charging with the black orcs. It worked out. It was a well-coordinated attack there. We should have just forgotten all the archers and just tanked up on infantry. Except for then we still faced the problem of the Mortis Engine. So he chose all of his units knowing darn well what he was doing against the Greenskins there. He expected me to bring infantry. I did bring infantry, and then he brought a cavalry that causes magic damage. We did Foot of Gork it, which is great, but it wasn't enough because they were still alive. I would have had to have gotten rid of them entirely in order to make that worth it. What we could have done, actually, is if I would have brought Fist of Gork, which I should have, it actually grants magical attacks versus your enemies. And I guess that's all I'm going to do right now, is trying to find another match, but we couldn't get to it. But GG, opponent beat me bad there. But yeah, Fist of Gork has magical attacks. If I would have used that on a Boar Boy when we attacked the Chill Geist, we probably would have destroyed them. And I could have just done that with one Boar Boy. That would have been a lot smarter. But we still had the issue of the fact that he was just summoning stuff all over our archers and left us with absolutely no way to get his Mortis engine. So really the right solution there would have been bring all the light cavalry type of stuff that you typically see with the Greenskins, and maybe we could have gotten away with it. But again, that's just part of the struggles that the Greenskins have against the vampires, is if they can just keep one unit alive like that, then like the Mortis engine or something, then you'll be toast. And the other stuff's just there to keep you busy. Pull a Mortis engine up, you got a Necromancer, you got a Corpse Card, all those things are helping your units heal and stay alive for longer. And then the Mortis engine's pulling away hit points from your enemies, so yeah, it gets to be painful. Greenskins have no way to avoid that. You either kill those units fast, or you don't do it at all. Hope you all enjoyed it tonight. HeirofCarthage signing out for now. I will see you all back soon.